Here is the midday news on OGBC. I'm Dipo Adinka. First, the major items. Nigerians fight to ensure peaceful elections next year. A federal lawmaker is urging state governments to implement the Child Rights Act. In Equatorial Guinea, opposition parties have rejected the result of the general election. The current administration in the Gateway State will continue to promote interreligious tolerance as well as initiate programs that will promote mutual understanding among the people. The governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, will give the assurance on Sunday, emphasized the importance of unity to national development. He urged fellow compatriots to work for the unity of the country, especially as elections are around the corner, to have a successful, peaceful, and credible polls. On the challenges confronting the country, Governor Abiodun expressed optimism that the nation would overcome the challenges if the citizens work together as one. As part of efforts to enhance healthcare service delivery in the country, the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency has launched a Primary Healthcare Leadership Challenge. The Executive Director, Dr. Faisal Shuaib, will let this out in Abuja on Sunday during the inauguration of the independent judging panel of the Leadership Challenge, said it would boost access to service delivery. He expressed concern that despite the level of investment in primary healthcare at the supranational level, there had not been a commensurate improvement in the rate of maternal and child mortality. Chairman of the independent judging panel of the Primary Healthcare Leadership Challenge, Professor Clara Ejimbi, informed that the panel will assess the performance of state governors in terms of their effort to reform, finance, and implement primary healthcare. Media have been told to extend their focus on accountability beyond and hold responsible every person or group whose decisions and actions affect the society. The National Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission and former media chieftain, Malam Mohammed Haruna, made the call at a media roundtable in Lagos. According to him, the media must go beyond constitutional demands to hold government accountable to the public and hold every institution whose decisions and actions impact the people and the society to account. The INEC National Commissioner charged media professionals to be guided by knowledge, ethics, integrity, courage, professionalism, impartiality, and civility in the discharge of their duties. In the meantime, the importance of television as a medium of entertainment and connecting people to the world has been brought to the fore as the world this Monday observes the World Television Day. A broadcast professional, Ms. Kikelo Modriego, brought this up in an interview to commemorate the day, noted that television represents a symbol of communication and globalization in the contemporary world and has remained relevant despite the use of the internet. Explaining that television has continued to be the single largest source of video consumption, she points out that it provides a great opportunity to raise awareness on the important issues affecting the society. The United Nations had proclaimed November 21st as the World Television Day to commemorate the date on which the first World Television Forum was held in 1996. Government at all levels have been urged to double effort and investment in the protection of the rights of children. Similarly, they should provide the necessary legal policy framework to protect them against abuse. A member of the House of Representatives and Chairman House Committee on Aviation, Representative Nkiruka Onyejika, made the appeal in a statement in Abuja. The lawmaker, who also doubles as the Deputy Chief Whip of the House, expressed worries that despite the passage of the Child Rights Act, most children in the country do not enjoy such rights, leaving a lot to be worried about their future. While calling on the state governments to implement the Child Rights Act, Representative Oyedeocha advocated the introduction of child rights education in school curriculum for children to be equipped with knowledge about child rights. You're listening to the Midday News on OGBC 90.5 FM. Equatorial Guinea's main opposition party says irregularities took place in the country's Sunday general election, which, according to him, is the longest running ruler, President Teodoro Obiang, and sought to extend his 43-year rule. The Convergence for Social Democracy said it would not recognize the result of the fraudulent elections and that any person declared the president-elect will be considered legitimate by the party. In a statement, the party said that the vote took place amid flagrant and widespread irregularities across the country. Malabo. The electoral authorities and the ruling party have not commented on the allegations. The party said its agents saw voters being forced to elect candidates of the ruling Democratic Party of Equatorial Guinea. Mozambican water authorities say around 300,000 people are at risk of being affected by flooding along the Zambezi Basin during the current rainy season and March. At the beginning of this year, the Zambezi Basin floods left a trail of destruction, including a bridge on the Revenue River. The central deck was destroyed and is currently undergoing reconstruction. Many homes were destroyed, including state institutions. The scenario could be repeated during the current rainy season, where moderate and above normal rains are forecast. The situation is being worsened by discharges from the Kahora Brazza Dam since the beginning of October. The latest alert focuses on people living near rivers. There are more than 800,000 people along the Zambezi Basin, of which around 300,000 are exposed to floods, according to the State Water Resources Agency. South Africa's Minister of Public Enterprises says the country's power utility, Eskom, has run out of money to buy diesel for its critical plants. It means people will experience rolling blackouts of up to 6 hours a day. In a statement, Minister Pavel Gordon said that its department would be working with the National Treasury to find to buy supplies of diesel. Mr. Gordon met with the ESCOM board on Sunday night and called for exceptional interventions to create more reliability in the power supply. ESCOM is constrained by a massive $26 billion debt and has old, inefficient power stations that require constant work to keep them running. A team of UN experts based at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in southern eastern Ukraine will conduct an assessment of shelling at the site this Monday within meters of hitting the nuclear safety and security systems at the Zaporizhzhia plant. He also noted that whoever was carrying out the shelling was taking huge risks and gambling with lives. Its reactors are now in shutdown mode and in cooling state to prevent a meltdown of the nuclear fuel. On sport, three games are on the card this Monday as the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup hits second day of action. 1996 winners England's Three Lions have a date with Iran at the Khalifa International Stadium. The Teranga Lions of Senegal will be the first African team to test action at the Mondial as the luck hunts with the Netherlands at the Al Thumama Stadium starting from 5 p.m. The 8 p.m. kickoff will see the United States of America go head-to-head with Wales. And unity are necessary ingredients for societal development. Let's promote harmonious relationship. To end the midday news, another look at the major items. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, on Sunday called on Nigerians to work for the unity of the country, especially as elections are around the corner to have a successful, peaceful, and credible polls. A member of the House of Representatives, Representative Nkiru Kauyeji, called on government at all levels to double efforts and investments in the protection of the rights of children. We also told you that Equatorial Guinea's main opposition party has said irregularities took place in the country's general election on Sunday, which the world's longest ruler President Teodoro Obiang, sought to extend his 43-year rule. The Mayday News was edited by Chris Ubu and broadcast from OGBC Abeokuta.